1 Samuel chapter 22, verses 1 through 2. David therefore departed thence, and escaped to the cave Adullam. And when his brethren and all his father's house heard it, they went down thither to him. And every one that was in distress, and every one that was in debt, and every one that was discontented, gathered themselves unto him. And he became a captain over them, and there were with him about 400 men. When David was anointed king over Israel, he didn't take his place at the throne immediately. He had to wait and bide his time until Saul was removed from power, before arriving at his destined place as king. Like his father David, Yeshua Jesus was received as Israel's king Messiah at the triumphal entry, often called Palm Sunday, and then anointed king of the Jews, ironically receiving his true title from the Romans while hanging on a cross. But he is still waiting to reveal his identity as king on earth during the millennial reign, when his kingdom will replace the kingdoms of this world at his second advent. Revelation chapter 11, verse 15. Now when David was waiting for his kingship to become a reality, he was chased and persecuted by Saul, driven into the wild, outlying places in the land. There he found other outcasts, who became his followers, men who were in distress, in debt, or discontented, in one way or another, those who felt they had no part in this life any longer. Rather than casting these people away from him, because after all he was a king, David drew them to himself by the anointing on his life and the strength of his character. And they, of all people, recognized that he was the chosen king of Israel. David's true kingly nature embraced these lowly men and transformed them into a mighty army. Yeshua does exactly the same with us. Even while he has been rejected as king of this world, outcasts, broken, indebted, despised, discontented people, 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verses 26 through 28, are chosen out of the world and transformed by him into mighty vessels to serve his kingdom purposes, while we wait and pray for his kingdom to come. Perhaps you've been in distress, or struggling with debt, or discontented with life. Have you met the outcast king of the Jews? Have you decided to follow the one whose own received him not? Have you recognized that his present kingdom is not of this world, because he's waiting for his house to be filled before he returns? If you, an outcast, have recognized the one whom the world has not known, press on, following and serving him. He has called you to be a mighty man of war, as were the men who surrounded King David. Only remember, your battle is not with flesh and blood. God bless and carry on.